Welcome back to State of Sonder. Today I have on Susy Romero. Susy and I have been trying to film this for a very long time. I think I reached out to her in July and we kept trying to schedule and our schedules weren't aligning or something would come up. So late last year we were finally able to sit down and film, and Susy is just such a cool and kind and fun person. I had such a good time filming this with her, and she is a designer in the fashion space and she is a mother, and we talk about both things. I actually don't know much about fashion and how all of that works, and so she kind of guides me through her career journey, and also talks about motherhood and what she's learned and how much she's enjoyed it, and we also talk about our goals for the future and things that we're excited about. And I just had a great time with her. This was really fun. We laughed a lot, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, Susy.
Hello.
Welcome
What's
to
up?
State of Sonder. Okay, I'm so excited. We finally made this happen.
I know, girl.
Because when did I reach out?
Like September? No, October.
Was it October?
October?
Wait, no, I was in New York. So it was like July, no? And then you were like, I'm going to be really busy.
No.
I'm going to be
Was
really
it?
busy the next 2 months. And so I was like, okay, let's do September. And then
It got pushed out to December.
It's December. Right?
Jonathan was traveling a lot, I remember. So like I only have the weekends.
I was like, Jonathan? Okay.
Ferg. Ferg was traveling a lot for like White Do-Rag and stuff. So usually I only have time on the weekends. But if he's gone, then it's just me and the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been a busy.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen you literally, I think, since like maybe the last time we all went out, which was, I don't even,
2 years ago?
like, you were still pregnant, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like 2 years ago almost.
So how have you been? Like, how has life been?
Oh, my God. It's been a whirlwind.
I'm sure.
Like in the worst and best possible ways. So like, you know, motherhood, I'm like still adjusting to motherhood. Like I now have like an early toddler. So that it like everything is a huge adjustment. And like just when I think I have like a flow, it's like something else hits and I have to like readjust. And it's just been like constantly that for like the last 1.5 years.
So your son is how old now?
He's 14 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just past the 1 year mark.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Let's
it's tough.
Yeah, let's start
It's
with
so
you
tough.
know, I was gonna go into motherhood like later, but I think that has such a like pivotal thing in your life, and
Oh my
like
God,
it,
yeah.
I'm sure it just changed your whole world. Did you feel like? Because I feel like when he's your first child,
Yeah.
So it's like when you go into like having your first child, you have certain like thoughts or like maybe expectations. Was that like everything was not what you expected, or did you have some inkling of like what it might be like?
I had like an inkling because of my brother. My brother had a baby like 8 years ago. You know, she's like 8, 9, about to be 9 now. So like I saw his partner, you know, like struggle, and they were also very young. They were like 19. So it was a little different. Like I knew it would be so I expected it to be hard, but I didn't know like in what situations would change me or what situations would like really challenge me, I guess. So like I knew like, okay, it's a baby. It's gonna be hard, but I didn't know like in like, is it gonna be in relationship? Is it gonna be in personal? And like it's everything. It's like your entire world just like flips upside down. I was actually like, I went out with some friends maybe like 3 weeks ago or something, and I didn't have anything to like wear out. I had like thrown a bunch of my clothes away like maybe a couple months after I had the baby. Like I just didn't feel like the clothes were me anymore. And like I like got rid of my entire closet. So I only really have clothes that I like go to work with or like I'm comfy in. But I realized like I had lost that part of myself of like, okay, I don't know who like fun Susy is right now, as in like, you know, because we used to go out a lot, like all of us in like a group too, like, you know, like all of the events and stuff. So it felt weird, like because I love dressing up, and it just felt weird, like not knowing who I was or like what I like anymore. Like it just felt so weird. So like I think that was one of the things that was like really challenging, that like I'm looking back on now, and it's like, okay, yeah, like it's kind of like trying to like reinvent myself again and find the things that I like again. Like I'm starting from scratch, I feel.
And this was only like 3 weeks ago, you said.
Yeah.
So that was like the moment where it like hit you.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I was like, oh wow. Like,
yeah.
And it's like deeper than clothes, you know? It's like
Right,
deeper
right.
than like, oh, I need to get dressed to go out. Like, cause I don't really go out anymore, but it's more like who am I? Like, what do I like now? And it's just kind of like figuring that out too.
I mean, that's like really beautiful that like you had that moment though, because I feel like some people like go years and years and years and they feel this like emptiness maybe, and they're like, wait, why do I feel this way? And then they don't realize realize like what it is.
Yeah.
But with that said, I would love to kind of know like who was young Susie like what even were you from here originally? I don't even know
I'm
this.
from here.
Okay,
I'm from here. So I'm like I grew up in like OC, like my childhood years, and then we moved out to Riverside County.
Okay, wow.
And then I moved back for college like 19. So from 19 to like I'm 33 now. So I've been LA since then.
Yeah. So like Riverside it's like not much going on over there, huh?
There isn't. No, I wanted to get out so bad.
Yeah.
Like I knew I would get out. So my parents moved out that way to buy a home. So I went to like, I think I moved, it was like middle school, high school. And then, you know, I started wanting to do like, oh, I really want to do fashion. And, you know, like all of these like other things started intriguing me. And like there isn't too much out there like to feed your brain for that. So then I was like, okay, what's the closest biggest city? Well, it's LA. So then that's when I started looking into like FITM. And then I was like, okay, I have to move out there. Like I have to live in LA.
I feel like it's interesting when like people live like in the outskirts of LA or like in states where it's like very rural or like there's not much city life.
Yeah.
They have this eagerness and this like motivation to be like, I need to go and get out. Versus when you live like very close to a city or you live in the city, I almost find that people get very like complacent because they're like so used to it and they're like used to the environment. Because I found that when people live in areas where it's a little bit more secluded, they have this like
that makes sense
passion to like get out.
Because you like want to fill your environment with like whatever it is that you like, I guess.
Yeah.
And if you're there already, it's like, well, I have it all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like living in LA because I feel like I would want to try other cities, but I'm like, I don't know. I kind of have everything here. So I feel like now, I guess, as an adult, I'm a little bit complacent of like LA has everything, so I don't really need to go nowhere.
Okay, so you knew from a pretty young age that you wanted to go into fashion.
Yeah.
So where did that inspiration or like desire come from?
Oh my God, I have to like remember way back.
You're like, let me go back to my childhood.
I want to say it started from like Vogue magazine.
Oh, wow.
Like, I haven't really seen a Vogue magazine. I mean, I see it at work, but I feel like it's not appreciated anymore because we have like Pinterest and we have, you know, the internet now. So it's like sometimes you don't pick up the magazine, but back then, you know, you would get all the subscriptions. And I had like Teen Vogue, and I used to just like flip through and I was like, wow, like what is this? Like I just didn't. At that, maybe I was like 14, maybe 15. I was like, I don't know what this is, like, but this is fucking cool. Like, so I remember my favorite designer back then was Celine. And
like,
I would
like Celine right
Celine,
now. Celine,
no, not Celine right now. It was Celine when Phoebe Philo was the head.
Okay.
And I would rip out like those specifically. And I didn't know who it was or who she was yet. But I remember being like, so like it just caught my eye, like the design, the colors, like everything. And I would rip these pages out and I would just like put them all over my room. And then I think that's when I started to like do the research and be like, what is this? Who is she? Oh, fashion, like cool. Like where would I go to do that? Like, okay, LA, like. And then I remember I wanted to go to New York and it was for like FIT. And I think like towards the end of just senior year, I was like, I don't have it figured out. Like, I don't know if I'll move to New York because I don't have a job out there. I don't know anyone. So then I was like, the next, you know, big city that's easiest to move to is just LA. Like just move to LA. And that's when I like came to school here. I did like FITM here. I moved out with one of my high school friends too. So like we like shared a room and everything, like, you know, just to be in the city.
Did she also do fashion?
No, it was actually a he. Yeah. He didn't. I think he was in events actually. He was doing like Insomniac. Is that what it's called?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
He was working those kind of events. And he also like really wanted to get out. He wanted to be out here as well. So it was like perfect. Yeah.
What do you think it was? Like, was it just the way the style looked, or like the construction of the clothing, or like what was it that when you looked at those magazines you were like, this is
I
what
think
I
it
want?
was the construction and the visuals of like how someone puts together, like someone can design an article of clothing, but then you have to bring it to life, because it's not just like someone might not like it that way, but then if you show them like how to style it or like what other colors to wear with it, it brings it to life. And it's like, oh wow, like you can do so much with that piece or whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be like conventional. It can be like just something cool, like avant-garde, and it's just, it becomes like a piece of art.
Yeah,
you know,
like high fashion clothing, like on the runway. It's like you
Yeah.
can never really wear that.
You can't really wear it, but I can't believe that you made that with fabric. And it like gives you like a feeling almost of like, wow.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like,
no,
to
for
me,
sure.
it's like exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that someone's imagination like went there and created that. And yeah, and I think it's like just the whole visual and like the team that it takes to even get like that picture on a magazine is like crazy.
Yeah. Do you feel like when you were younger, you were just like a very like kind of curious person, or like did you have like a lot of self-motivation as like a younger Susie?
I think I was really curious. It was a little bit of, yeah, I think it was a little bit of both. But, you know, like when I was in middle school, I went into like this program, and it was supposed to be like preparing you for like a 4-year college, like traditional 4-year college. And like my mom had signed me up, and then I continued it all through high school. So that I feel like kept me motivated, because it was a really good program, and I would have to take like honors, like AP classes, like just to like get ready for like this 4-year college that I never went to.
Yeah.
Because I decided to go to FITM. So I just remember like my counselor being like disappointed.
And I was like, were your parents like supportive of you wanting to go into fashion, or was it kind of like a battle to?
It was a little bit of a battle, but it wasn't too tough. Like I got my mom on board. Like we went to go see the school, and you know, she wanted me to like do business, and you know, she wanted for me to take like a more traditional route. But I mean, it just took some convincing. I think like she tells me now that like I told her like I'm gonna do this with your help, or I'm gonna do it without. And I'm like, oh my god, what? I said that to you? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, then like, you know, I'll help you, like obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so bold and brave.
I think I was.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love that. So, can you kind of walk me through like your career journey in this space now, like how you've from FITM, like now you're at, sorry, you just told me it was
I'm at Kelwood.
Yeah. How did you kind of get there?
So I got here specifically from like a mentor that I met at one of my very first jobs when I was like 20. Her name is Keisha and Star, and they're like best friends, and I met them together. Keisha was the designer, and Star was her like associate, and I was like the room assistant, because it was like that's how you kind of like start off. You like fix trims for people, and like, you know, you're kind of just organizing the design room and sketching. So that's how I started out. And I met her, like they've been guiding me for like all these years. So I got to Kelwood through Keisha, because she eventually moved out of that company and went to Kelwood. And then she brought me on. And then, let's see, from there I went to another place. I'm trying to figure out. Actually, I had been at Kelwood twice. This is my second time around.
Oh, okay.
So I went after Keisha left, she brought me on to Kelwood the first time. And the first time I hated it. because like LA is full of like junior companies. So it's like fast fashion. So I got caught up in fast fashion, and I'm still kind of like caught up in that. Um, it's just like the biggest market. And I feel like once you start and you start meeting people, like they're all kind of within that market. Yeah. So then those are kind of like the jobs you keep getting as well. So I did that and I hated it. And it was for like Midwestern labels and stuff. So it's like nothing that I knew about, nothing that I liked. And the hours were crazy. I had to be there like at 8 a.m. to like 8 p.m. sometimes. Like it was insane. Like I did not have a life. And I was like, I don't like this. Like it's not for me. So I quit. And then I went to this other place that I don't want to mention.
Okay, that's totally fine.
A very bad time there.
Okay.
Met some very bad people. So
oh no.
And I was there for a long time. Like I was there for a very long time. And I guess I grew there. Like I do want to say I had like some good experiences there. And then from there I went to Kelwood again. When the whole COVID thing happened, I kind of like started freelancing a little bit. So then I worked for another boutique and I did more like styling and retail, stuff like that. And then, yeah, eventually like I just went back to Kelwood and like now I'm in a really good place. It's still like the junior market. It's still fast fashion, but it's more, you know, my taste. And when I came back from maternity, they put me on denim with like one of the denim designers there, and I love it. I love it. And she's also a mom. She has two. So like she understands, you know, sometimes like my schedules, and I mean, everyone does, but I think specifically because I work right under her, it's like she gets it.
Yeah.
And she's not like, she doesn't pressure me to do, you know, like to go out of my way to do anything. She's like, dude, relax. Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
So are you on the like you're designing for them?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so can you tell me a little bit about like that process? Because I'm so not familiar with like the fashion world and like how all of that works. I know that like when you're in fashion, you're like thinking like years, like a year.
Yeah,
ahead.
we're a year ahead.
Yes.
So
okay.
like we just finished 2026.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going to 2027. No, wait. Okay. We're in 2025. 2026. Yeah.
So you wrapped 2026.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So we're going on to 2027. We have, Kelwood has a really good, like, well, in our area, we have a really good trend team. So they actually will do research, but like they put it all together in like this beautiful like online magazine, and like they look up a lot of like culture and like movies and, you know, like who's this pop star and what's the latest TikTok trend and like why it matters. And like, you know, they'll write up like little articles and stuff in this magazine, which is like really cool for us because it, you know, it like helps us a lot. Besides our research, we have like what they like, you know, like specifically find, you know, more in depth. So then from that, we like go into research. And then eventually it's like, okay, sketch mode. And then we review with like the design director. And she goes, yes, no, change it to here, add this idea. And then we'll review again. And then after that, we go into fabrics. So right now, specifically like denim. So we'll have like denim meetings with like vendors, fabric vendors. We'll choose, they'll send us like headers. We also like go shopping. So we choose like washes that we like. And then from there, we start doing tech packs. So
what is
so tech pack is like basically like a little Bible that you're going to give the factory overseas.
Okay.
And they're going to follow all. So you have to be like super intricate with like hardware color, what size, thread color, like specific measurements, like what's your leg opening, what's your waist, like it's so specific that it's like, is this really my job? So you send out this tech pack, we send out any references that we have to them, and then they ship us the very first sample.
Okay.
And then eventually we have like this big meeting, and like their design team reviews, their buyers review, and then they get back to us, and that's how we get like the order of like, okay, what are we gonna purchase for this year in what month?
So what that lifespan for like a season or like that cycle, how long is that usually?
Maybe like 4 months,
4 months.
3 to 4 months, I want to say.
So right now you're kind of like in the fast fashion space, and you kind of mentioned how you were like, oh, like I didn't necessarily want to be in that arena. For you, when you started doing design or as a designer, like what was your like vision?
I guess I didn't really know at the time when I started. I just wanted to start. Like I just wanted to like get the experience. So then I started just taking like any job that like paid good and sounded well and like the hours weren't too crazy. Like that's kind of how I started. I didn't really have like a map of like where am I going to be at in like 5 years. Like I was kind of just like, okay, I need to get the experience, like, and then I can kind of be picky about where I go.
Yeah.
So now I feel like I'm like thinking about that, but also I have like such a good schedule and I work with such like good talented people, and I'm doing like, I've always wanted to do denim and I could never get into denim because I never had experience. And it was like I would go to the interviews and they'd be like, well, do you have denim experience? And I'm like, no, but you know, like I'm trying to learn. And it was always like, well, you have to have the experience. So it's like, okay.
What's so specific about denim?
I don't know. I just love denim. Like I feel like it's like such an American staple. You can have it in fast fashion, you can have it in streetwear, you can have it like, you know, in luxury. I feel like it like spans all of the markets.
But is it like a niche that is hard to get into?
I think it's a niche. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's definitely a niche. But I feel like I'm in. You know, like after I came back from maternity, it was like, I feel like that was like such a huge blessing, because before I was doing sportswear, which is like dresses, tops. And that is like it's a much more like heavier volume of like, they're making like 80 to 90 samples maybe like in a span of like a month and a half.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's like that's a lot more work. And so when I was like on maternity leave, I was like, how am I going to do this? Like, cause it was already hard to like get back after like having a baby. Like now I have to leave this baby. Like, so it's like, I was like, how the heck am I going to like do this job? Like, I feel like I'm just going to go in there and quit. And then I went back and I was like, oh, you're going to be in denim now. Like, you're just going to focus on denim. And I'm like, oh my God.
That's what you always wanted.
It was like, it was like a little dream come true. And I was like, oh my God, what? And then I consider like the denim designer there. Like, I feel like she's my friend now. So it was like, it just feels so cozy.
Yeah.
And they're all like super good people. Like they love when I bring the baby to work. So it was like, it's just perfect right now. I feel like it's so good. And like, I'm enjoying my time there. And I feel like the schedule, you know, works the best with, you know, me having like my son right now. So
it's working right now. Yeah. So like, was the transition for you, I guess, going back into working was like not as bad as you had anticipated?
It wasn't as bad as I anticipated. No.
Okay.
Like I feel like for the month I was like good, and then I started getting sad, but it still wasn't too bad, you know? And my boss was always like, if you ever just need to stay home, like stay home. Like it's fine. So nice. I know. And it's like, they're just so understanding and they're like so human.
Yeah.
And I don't think that I've been like at a place like that for a long time. Like,
is it predominantly women that you work with? That's
predominantly women.
Yes,
that's exactly
we get
why.
Each other.
Yeah, and they're all like young, you know. So it's kind of like this new age of like, I feel like sometimes you work with like older people and they have like this, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like, especially in like corporate settings,
they just have like their way, and like
it's like
like
just their
rigid
way, It's very rigid.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's like none of the people on our team function that way. Everyone is very like, life happens. Take care of your life. Let us know. And just,
Oh my gosh, you hit gold.
do your work. Yes, I know. And I was like, okay, yeah, I don't want to be in fast fashion. But at the same time, like, I feel like so good here that I don't want to go anywhere right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's such a great place to be, because I really think that a lot of people, they like search for that moment where they like feel like, no, this is right for me.
Yes.
Like, I think that I've kind of throughout my career always looked for that, but it found you kind of.
It kind of found, like, I was there, but it like the situation kind of like found me. Yeah.
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 Oh,
One of my coworkers was like, oh, that this was like your karma. This was like your good karma. I know. And I was like, I think you're right. Like, yeah, this is like the most perfect, setting. If I did have to come to work, this is the perfect setting.
So for like someone who I guess wants to go into the fashion space, because I know it's a tough space to go into.
Yeah.
Like, you're in this like amazing place now, and you're saying like the karma came to you in a good way.
Yeah.
Throughout your career, like, were there moments that just were so hard, or like, are there things that you feel like someone who may want to get into the fashion space should consider?
I think you have to have really tough skin because you're going to meet people that aren't kind. There's a lot of mean people in the industry, or really, really big egos, and you can't take it personal. Like, you just have to like really, really know yourself. And don't take it personal. Follow your plan and keep it pushing. Like, that's what I would say. Yeah. It's very tough skin.
I feel like, I don't know if I would be able to be in
because I mean, it's just like not everyone's gonna, you're working in a space with like big egos.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of people walk around like they're better than everyone, or just with like just stank attitude, like, so it's just kind of like you can't take those things personal because they're dealing with things. I feel like every time I meet anyone with like a big ego like that, I'm just like, oh, you're dealing with your own stuff. Like, you're dealing with your own stuff.
That's a good perspective.
You're doing your best.
Yeah, you're doing your best.
I'm gonna go this way.
Wait, what is your sign?
Libra.
Yeah. Creative. Yeah. Okay. Where do you feel like you get your inspiration from? Maybe like it's changed over time. Like, I feel like even probably in motherhood, like you see things differently, but like, I guess maybe in this season, like, where do you find your inspiration?
I think through like art. I want to say like art and like traveling, seeing new places, seeing like how other people live. And Pinterest.
Fair. That's where I find my inspiration.
I just can't escape Pinterest.
Yeah.
I just love it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in the creative space too. So it's like where we find all our references and all our. Like,
yes. It's like where you find the best references. So it's just kind of like, I can't let go of Pinterest.
Like, what did we do before Pinterest?
I don't know. I really
Magazines.
don't. It was magazines. And I kind of want to get back to that. Like, I want to get back to like reading, and I want to get back to like magazines.
Are like magazines, are they like all the popular ones still around?
Yeah, like all the big ones are still around.
They
Yeah.
still do print.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like wondering, like, is there going to be a time where that just.
I hope not.
That'd be really sad.
I hope like things that are, I mean, I think things that are like tangible are coming back. Mm-hmm. Just like the film photography, like the video cam, like things that you like make with your own hands and like touch with your own hands is coming back. So I love that.
Even like fashion trends, right? What have you seen kind of come back? And then like, what do you think is going to come back from before?
Oh my God. Okay. Do you remember like the tops with like, it was like maybe like 2010s, early 2010s. And it's the boho type of tops with like the little empire waist. And then it's like flowy, kind of like a peplum, but it's like not like poofed up.
So it's like the top is tighter and then.
Yes.
And then
it looks almost like a maternity top.
Stop it.
Okay, but do you know what top I'm talking about?
I think so.
It's like all over Hollister. It's like, they're like long sleeves.
Oh
It's like that ugly Y2K. It's like
I'm like imagining it.
The ugly Y2K is back. And it's like all these young girls are trying to dress in like what we used to dress in like middle school, high school. And it's like, oh my God, please no. We made a mistake. Don't make it. Please don't make that mistake.
That top is.
I have to show you this
because
top.
I'm imagining it.
It looks like a maternity top where it's like
why?
tighter up here and then it's like loose. And
yeah,
it's like
okay,
long.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's long. Like, what are you doing with that?
So when is this coming back?
It's like I saw it at the stores now.
Oh no.
I know.
Oh, no.
That's I hate it.
So when you're like designing for this stuff and you know like these things are coming back, are you just like, but you have to make it?
Cry on the inside. It's just like, oh my God, we have to make this.
Because like low rise jeans came back.
Oh yeah,
and
we
like
made a bunch of those.
So at first I was really like, why, right? Like this is high waist forever. But now I do wear the low waist jeans.
Are they comfortable?
Not if they're tight.
Okay.
But if they're like baggy, like I love a good, really baggy low waist jean.
Okay.
But in denim, what is coming back?
The low rise.
Oh, that's still gonna be
it's the low rise.
persistent.
The low rise, like the big bell, the flare.
Yeah.
The Y2K flare is back.
Is
which
it
I love.
I
do really like that.
The one where it's like tight and wide?
It's like tight. It's like tighter at the knee and then it like flares out,
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I might be into that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would wear it, but I really like it.
I think my best friend used to wear that. So I feel like, I think that would look flattering.
Yeah, it would look flattering.
Yeah.
It is a flattering style for sure.
The long sleeve, that top,
no,
that's
don't
a no,
do it.
No for me.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It's so funny how that works.
I know. It really is. Yeah. I feel like now that it's funny because I feel like when we were coming up, our trend was like the 90s.
Yes.
Like we dressed so 90s and 90s this, 90s that. Meanwhile, I think the older generation was like rolling their eyes like, ugh, what are you doing?
Oh, I love the 90s though.
I know, but like I think that our era is like their era now. How like the 90s was to us. That's how I kind of like look at it. So like all of that is like coming back.
Okay, we better strap in. With like creativity, I feel like sometimes we get into these like blocks, right? Like I think like that happens to just any creative. Do you feel like that happens for you? And then how do you navigate that when it does?
I don't know that it happens for me like because of my job. Like I feel like I'm on like constant go. I feel like I haven't hit like a true block. But I guess when I have in the past, I kind of I don't like take it like too heavily. I just kind of like, okay, sometimes I feel like you just have to like let your mind rest a little bit or like look at different things. Like for me, usually I actually like to watch like old movies.
Oh.
I just feel like it's a different like media. I think you just have to look at like different things. For me personally, like I don't want to look at Pinterest. I don't want to look at anything right now. Like let me just like watch a movie or like read a book. Yeah, like get my mind off of it. That's kind of like my philosophy on like a creative block. Yeah,
you just like to consume like other
things that aren't like design in that way. Yeah.
I remember actually, I don't even remember when this was, maybe 2 years ago, I had reached out to you because my company wanted to like do merch or like clothing. And then that never ended up happening because my CD couldn't make a decision.
Yeah.
But like that was your thing, right?
That was me and Ferg's thing. So in the pandemic, we started this label called Things for Sleeping. And we made like denim pillows. And then we made like just regular like white, I forget what it is, like a canvas pillow, I think. And we did like a cool puff print on it. And we were like, oh, we want to go into like home goods. Like, let's do home goods. And then, you know, doing like I do clothes. So like I'm not familiar with factories that do, you know, like home stuff. So it's like got a little difficult of like sourcing that. And then, you know, it's more expensive and we don't have the capital in that way. So then we were like, okay, let's do, a lot of people like come to us for like design services. So like we were like, let's do that. Like, let's make it, it's more of like a creative studio, and we put things out like merch and whatever, like whenever we can. But so we decided to make it into like a creative studio kind of, so we can help people like your boss, like, you know, come up with like the merch or like graphics, or, you know, like we know a guy that does, you know, the hats, and we know a guy that does embroidery, and like, you know, we can like get that for you. So that's kind of like what it became for a little bit.
Okay. Is that something that you're still like active in, or has it kind of taken a pause?
I think Ferg's a little more like active in it. I've kind of just taken a step back because of work and like the baby, but it is something that we talk about, that we want to like start back up again.
Yeah, that's cool.
But we're like, okay, how and like what? So that's like up in the air, but it's something that we like talk about. Yeah.
And Ferg is also a creative.
Yeah.
So like, first of all, how did you guys meet?
Oh my God, we met on Tinder.
What?
We met on Tinder.
And this was when? How long have you guys been together now?
I think 6 years now.
Oh, wow.
I think I met him in 2018, 2018. And then we didn't get together till like 2019. Sorry. And then we moved in a month before COVID hit. We like got a place together.
Okay.
I know.
Wait, so you met in 2018. So then like you met on the app, and then you didn't date until 2019, or like
we like dated, but we were both dating other people.
Okay.
Yeah. So we did that for like a while till we were finally like, okay, like what are we doing? Let's make this serious. Or I have to go. So then that happened. And then I want to say like 6 months in, or like between 6 to 8, we were like, oh, we should like move in together. And then that was like February, and then COVID hit in March. So then we were like stuck with each other.
So
and then that's how I'm just kidding. I was like, this works. Like it was so fun. Like that first year was like so fun living with him. Not that it's not anymore, but like it's just like it was like a new era of like exploring like each other, and like we had like a lot of the same tastes. So like decorating the house was like easy for us. It was like, oh, like we, you know, like we both like the same stuff, like a lot of the same things. So like that was like easy.
I feel like it would go one way or the other. If you do COVID with a partner, it's either like you want to like kill each other, or it's like makes your bond like grow.
Yeah, I think it made our bond grow.
Okay.
For sure.
So what is it like dating a fellow creative? Like, do you guys feel like you have similar creative vision, or do you like have like
I think our approaches are a little different. Like I would say like Ferg is much more creative than me, because he's a lot more like whimsical. He's a lot more like free, and like to me it's disorganized, but I can see like the whimsicalness in it that I admire. But I feel like I need a little bit more structure and like organization. Like even though it's creative, I need to like organize it in a way for me to like clearly see it. And he keeps a lot of like mental notes in his head, and he's like so good at it. I could never. So I think that's that's like one of the major differences, is like our approach to creativity, and like how we organize it, how we how do you say, like
kind of build it in a way? Like
build it, but execute it.
Execute it.
How do you execute it? Yeah.
So you both have like your creative ventures and your creative projects. Do you guys kind of merge in any way? Because obviously he does White Durag, which is like events, like a community. Do you like have a hand in that as well, or?
Not too much. Like he'll show me, you know, like his flyers and stuff, and I'll just be like, oh, it'd be cool if you did this. And like sometimes he'll add it, sometimes he won't. Like sometimes his vision is like so strong, he's like, I don't want that. So it's kind of like we kind of like comment on each other's like things in that way, but we don't take it to heart either if he doesn't add what I say, I like, or anything like that. But we do like help each other in that way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So how do you feel like you balance everything?
I don't. I'm learning. I'm
Yeah.
learning, and I think that I'm like my biggest thing is letting go. So like I'm trying to balance it, but some days are bad, some days are great. And I know that I can't have like a great day every day of like control and how I want it to go because I have a baby, you know? And it's kind of like me letting go has been like the best thing for my mental health. So like I can have like the stack of dishes, but if my baby wants to play, then I'm going to play. Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to ignore him for dishes. The dishes are always going to be there. So like it's been like that pivot of like like that mental shift of like it's okay. Like this is what's important right now. Like you can do that when he goes to sleep. So like that's how I've been managing balance. But like I said, like some days are good, some days are bad, and it's just kind of like letting go. Yeah.
The ebb and flow of life. Letting go is hard.
Letting go is so hard.
Like I feel like we often tell ourselves that, and then we're like trying to let go, but then we're also still like, I'm trying to let go, but I'm still holding on.
And I think those are my bad days. Those are the days where like I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna go with the flow. And then I'm trying to control everything, and it's like the time went by, and then I feel like I didn't do anything but be in my head. Like, have you had those type of days?
Oh yeah.
And then it's like I feel like I didn't have a day. I didn't enjoy my day because I was stuck right here in my head.
Yeah, and it's like I know exactly what you're talking about, and like I guess that for you, you're saying like that's like a bad day, but like when that happens, now I'm just like curious and asking.
Yeah.
But when that happens, do you have a method of like navigating?
No, sometimes I do get lost in it. Sometimes I can't stop myself because I feel like I have so much to do and I'm chasing the rest, like the resting time of like, okay, I want to rest in the evening. So that means I got to go all morning. And then it'll go into my evening and then I start getting mad because I'm like, I'm not resting. And then it'll be like, okay, I'll just rest tomorrow.
Yeah.
But then there's always something to do. I'm like specifically, I guess, talking about like housework because I like to keep my house like a certain way. And I get like caught up in like, I need to finish now. I need to do this now. I need to, like all of these things. And then when the timing doesn't happen and I lose control of that, like I go crazy. So I'm trying to manage that better. And like I said, some days I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, no, I just understand it so well.
Yeah.
But for me, I think it's like they're like actual tangible things that I'm like, I want to get done. And then the time goes by. There are also sometimes it's like thoughts, like fixations of thoughts.
Yeah.
And you're like, get out. And then like you can't. And it just like sits there. And then the whole day goes by and you're like, you literally gave so much.
I feel like you could have done that thing if you hadn't sat there for an hour or all day thinking about it. That happens to me too.
It's just the human experience.
I know.
Oh my God.
I know.
So
I wish I was better at that. I think that's something that like I really want to work on.
Yeah. Same. Honestly, same. That's why like when you were saying that, I was like, oh my God, I understand it so hard.
I know. Wait, what sign are you?
I'm a Cancer.
Oh my God, Ferg is a Cancer.
I'm like such a feeler. I actually think Ferg and I had this conversation.
Yeah.
Is he like emotional and like in tune with his emotions?
I wouldn't say like emotional. Like it's not the emotional of like, oh, he's always crying.
Right.
Yeah. He's very in tune with his feelings. And sometimes he'll even like tell me, like he'll hint at what I'm feeling. And I'm like, yeah.
No, we have that.
Like, how did you know that? Because I didn't tell you and I didn't know how to put it into words, but like somehow he knew. Yeah. You guys have that superpower.
We're like very emotionally in tune. And then like, sometimes like it's a blessing and a curse.
I can see that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I feel like a lot of things get overwhelming. Yeah.
Because you're not only like in tune with your own self, but then you're like in tune with whoever you love or care about.
Yeah, and you feel everyone else's emotions and you're like trying to deal with yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that so much in him.
Oh, really?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, you know what's funny though? In horoscopes, the zodiac stuff, Libras and Cancers are actually not compatible.
Really?
Yeah. When you read stuff, it says it doesn't. But then I'm like, I don't see that.
Wait, I had never heard that before.
Really?
Yeah.
You always hear that they are?
No, I just never really, I don't think I've ever looked into like our compatibility like for horoscopes or anything like that. I feel like your other placements have a lot to do with it though.
What is your rising and your moon?
My rising is it a Sagittarius? Yes.
I don't know anything about Sagittarius.
Rising is Sagittarius, and then moon is Aries.
Oh.
I don't know what that means.
Do you feel like you have like a fiery, like, do you feel like you're a fiery person?
I feel more of a fire sign than an air sign.
Okay. So that's probably the Aries.
I think the moon runs your emotions.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Like I'm Cancer and then I'm Virgo. And I actually, that makes complete sense for me. And like I get along with Virgos really well. And I like feel like I understand their like way they see things in life.
Virgos have a thing with each other.
What do you mean?
Like I feel like they're very like, I don't know.
They
like,
get each other. Like,
they like really, really understand each other. And it's like you guys like click up or something. Yeah.
Like all my Virgo friends, for one, they're very like on top of their shit.
Yes,
I
like, always hear this.
Yeah, they're always organized. They're super motivated. They're very like go-getters.
Yeah.
So like I see that in all Virgos. But yes, Virgos have like this connection.
Yeah.
But the moon always affects me. You know, I was a full moon recently.
Yeah.
Just like something in me, like I was like very like emotional. I felt very like heavy, and I was like, oh, it's the moon.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But you're saying that moon is like controls
your emotions. Yeah. I feel like whatever your moon is also like if you like I feel like I read this like a while ago when I was like really into like astrology. And it was like saying like your moon sign is the one that like controls your emotions.
Okay.
Your rising is or how you show up emotionally, I guess. Your rising is how people perceive you. And then your sun sign is, or is it the other way?
Is your sun sign
the other way around?
The rising is, I think, way you perceive yourself. And then the sun sign is how people perceive you. Actually, I don't know.
I know. We should look this up. We're just making stuff up. There's one where it's like you're in your lifespan, you're supposed to get to be like fully, I think it's the rising sign. Oh. So I think like if you're like, say I'm a Libra, like I think I aspire to be like, or I need to learn how to be like the Sagittarius. So it's something like that.
Have you ever got your chart read?
No. I would love to.
I honestly have been. So there's this astrologist that was just on Jay Shetty's podcast, and she's like, I guess, super famous. And so after I listened to the episode, I was like, oh my God, I want to get my chart read. So then I looked her up, but she's too popular. She won't do reading.
Oh yeah, I feel she's probably booked.
Yeah, and like there's so another astrologist that I was like, oh, like I would love to get my reading from her, but she also is like too big. And I'm like, who's an actual like? You just don't know. Like,
we
if
should find someone in our circle, because I would have loved that.
Do you think there are?
I don't know.
Okay, I would love
someone out there is gonna know someone.
Yeah.
I know someone. You know someone?
Wait, you really do?
Oh my God!
Like they actually know the like. She has her own website. Oh my God! Okay, we're gonna.
Whoa! Okay, you got to share that with us.
You're gonna share that with us because I'm like very.
I'm intrigued. I would love to do that.
Because before I was just like, you know, we talk about like Mercury retrograde, whatever. Like in the episode recently with Monty and Mel, I was like, it was my Saturn's return because like my life was like fucked this past year.
Oh yeah, isn't that supposed to be like a huge thing?
But like. Then I was, and like, it's like all these jokes and stuff. But then when I listened to this podcast with Jay Shetty,
I got to listen to this.
No, you do, because she was like explaining like it's so much deeper than like just these like horoscopes and stuff. Like the placement of where you were when you were born at the time that you were, like the way that the planets, like it's just like so intricate. And I was like, and she said that even the people that were always like, this is woo woo, like this is all fake, they actually study it like in a real way, and then they're like converts.
Whoa.
And like it's not so much about like, oh, like when is this gonna happen or what time is this gonna happen or blah blah blah, but it's like, especially in like your career or like your purpose, apparently like it aids you or like guides you in the way that
I totally believe it.
Yeah.
I totally believe it.
Okay, so we're gonna ask him after.
Yes. Yeah. Because this is like the perfect time for me to do this too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially because what you were saying about like kind of finding you again and like just finding yourself in this season of your life. And I guess I kind of want to go into that as well. Like, have you started to find ways to like give that to yourself?
Maybe not. I mean, I think in my head, I'm like, I'm going to do this. And then I just get caught up with like what my household needs, that it's like, I don't do it. But I do intend on, starting. Like I started working out again. I hadn't worked out in like a year. It was like here and there, but I love working out and like I do it for myself. So I do feel like I started that, and I'm kind of just like going slow. Like I don't want to put too much on my plate, and then when you just like put too much on your to-do list and then you get to like 2 things and then you feel bad about yourself. Like I don't want to do that. I don't want to make it like a negative thing. So like I do want to start like slow.
Do you feel like with having your son, there were things about yourself that you discovered that maybe you didn't recognize prior?
I think it's like you go back to your childhood and like how you were raised and how you want to raise. And that's the tough part of like not, like I don't want to like bash my parents, but I think there's like certain things that they did that I wouldn't do with my son. And like there's, like they did the best they could with what they had. And so like now it's my turn and I have to do the best I can with like what I'm learning. I think that's been like the biggest thing, to like not be like reactive and like understand like, okay, this is just a child. Like they don't actually know what they're doing yet. And then just kind of like going into like, okay, how do I want his education to be? Like, what sports, do we want him to do? What skills do we want him to learn? Like, I guess things like that. Yeah.
So, and also with that, like when you were kind of raising a child with your partner, like, did you have conversations like prior on like that, or are you guys kind of going with the flow?
I think we had them like prior, but like over the surface. Like I think there are things that you don't think about until you have the baby. Like until you have this child like physically with you, like you don't like really think about it. Yeah.
I feel like everyone's like perspective also changes when it's a reality versus when it's like a pending reality.
Big time.
Yeah. This is actually going to be coming out in the new year because this is December 2025, but it's probably going to come out in January. Are there certain things or like goals or plans or just like things you want to manifest that you're thinking about?
So have you seen like the little personal curriculums on TikTok?
No.
You haven't seen that trend?
No.
Oh my God.
Is it like right? Is it a current trend or?
I think it's pretty current, and maybe saw it like 2 months ago or something, or 3 months ago.
No.
It's this, so it's this like thing that people are doing. It's like you build like a personal curriculum of like things that you want to study, like just learn like for yourself. So you pick out like books or articles or like things that you want to read about, that you kind of like base it as like if you were taking like a college course.
Okay.
Like you.
How
like,
have I not? This seems so up my alley.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. Some people go like really crazy, like I'm reading 6 books in 1 month, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that, but I'll start slow. I'll start like baby steps. Okay. So I'm like preparing it now because I really want to have like a curriculum. Like I want to base it in like a trimesters for the year, and then just like pick whatever topics I want to do in that way, and like have like the books like ready to go or something like that. I really want to do that. I really want to jumpstart like the Thanks for Sleeping. And I don't want to say like what I'm thinking yet, because I do want to keep that to myself until I'm ready. But I do want to jumpstart like Thanks for Sleeping again. I want to get that up and running.
Okay. What about just like personally with like your son or like with Ferg, or do you guys have any like plans for the new year?
Not too, not, I'm not like, I guess I haven't like thought that ahead, but I definitely want to do more traveling next year.
Yeah.
Now that the baby's a little bit older, I feel like he would appreciate some things. Like he probably won't remember, but he'll
But it's
appreciate
nice,
it while he's
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like show him new things, take him to like museums, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
What are some like hobbies that you like doing? Or did like when you were able to?
I'm like, wait, I think I like reading. I haven't read in a while, so I think I'm like trying to get that again. Fitness. I've been trying to do ceramics for the longest.
I have as well. Like I think I've wanted to do ceramics for like 3 years and I just never did.
Because it was like it's something that I used to love doing, and
Oh,
like
so you
I
actually did.
yeah, and I just don't do it anymore. Like I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I want to get back to that. And maybe like sewing.
Like with the actual
Yeah.
machine, like making. Do you make your own pieces? Like just
No,
for
but I
fun?
want to. Yeah, I don't, but I don't have the patience.
But
But I think now, like now that I have had like a baby and like I've learned, I'm like, I think I can do it now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so ceramics. I just have to ask, where do you go to do it?
I've done like different studios like here and there. I don't have like a place that like I go to all the time. Like I think the last one I went to was somewhere in maybe like close to Inglewood. And they were having like it was just like a 1 day thing.
So it wasn't like an actual. It was an actual studio, or like
It was an actual
okay,
studio, yeah, but they were doing like a plant swap or something.
Okay.
So it was like it's like those type of events.
I want to try.
So I'll go for like the 1 course. And then you can also do like the, like the 3-month course.
I've been wanting to do it, but then like I heard you can't have long nails when you do.
You can't have long nails because it'll mess it up.
Okay, so
I know.
So when
I mean, I don't have nails right now, but, so I technically could, but you probably.
yeah.
I mean, those aren't too long. But yeah, you'll probably get like the little
Indentation. Do you do the wheel and everything?
I like the wheel. The hand is a little bit harder for me.
Okay, should we all go to a ceramics
Yes,
class?
I think that
we
would
should
be
get the girls to
so-
go. I think it'll be really fun.
I think that would be so much fun.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be our
Okay.
2026 activity.
Okay, cool. Perfect.
Is there anything like, I guess for you, like when you think about moving forward and like in your life or like in the next 5-10 years, it seems like very far off, and I feel like as a mom, like it's hard to even think that far ahead. But like, is there something that you've always kind of like a dream that you've kind of always held on to that you foresee? And if you don't, like if you don't have one off the top of your head, that's
I
okay.
think it's moving out of LA.
Ooh.
I think it's something that I've wanted to try for like myself. And the only thing that's stopping me, I guess, is like my family. But I feel like I kind of have to do it. Like I have to do it for myself.
That's literally.
And
yeah.
Ferg is down. Like we're very adventurous. He's down. The baby's like little. Like I feel like we could. I feel
Do
like
you
we could
have a
explore.
place that you're...
I really want to try New York.
Okay.
But Ferg's lived in New York, and he's like, I don't want to do New York again. It's too chaotic. And I'm like, what if I find like a nice little Brooklyn area,
Brooklyn is so livable and so nice.
I love Brooklyn.
I love Brooklyn. Like
Yeah.
last time I was in New York in July, I went into the city one time. I just stayed in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I feel like I would just stay in Brooklyn.
You have everything. Oh, I'm so supportive of that.
Yeah. I feel like if I planned it, looked for a job and stuff, like we could do it, but we haven't like sat down to like really, really plan that. It's just like I'm always talking about it, or like even he just went to Japan in October.
Oh wait, for the I saw that.
Yeah, for White Durag, and he's like, we could live out here, and I'm like, I'm so down. Like even if it's just for like a year, like even if we just tried it for a year,
yeah.
like I don't know, I just have that thing of like I really want to. I'm like really intrigued of like how other people live their lives. Like there isn't just this one way to live your life. Like
100%.
So I like really want to know what that's like.
And fashion in Japan is insane.
I know. It's insane.
I know.
I know.
I do know someone out there that, I mean, it's been so long, but like there is someone I know out there who works in like the manufacturing kind of space.
Okay.
So we can talk about that.
We
But
can
like,
talk
yeah,
about that.
but
Okay.
I'm so in support of that. Like, I genuinely think, and I don't know why, I don't know if you felt this, but I feel like our generation didn't take as many risks. I feel like a lot of people kind of, you know, have their path and they stay in the location that they're in, and like it's more comfortable and it's like easy and simpler. I don't know a lot of people who are just like, fuck it, let's get out of here, you know?
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, I think nowadays I'm seeing so many more people like want to do that and be like, why not?
Yeah, because why not? Like,
Literally,
what's
why not?
stopping us? Like, this economy it's so ghetto here. Like, it's so ghetto here. Like, let's try something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think when your son is younger, like, does he go to like a school?
No, right now it's I have family that watches him. Yeah.
See, like that's what I mean. It's like when you have to start thinking about like education and schooling and that stuff, then it becomes a little harder because
Oh my
you're like, what
gosh.
district, what blah blah blah. But when he's so young, it's like, just come on,
We
let's
can
go.
yeah, he could literally has no choice. Like, he's not leaving
Yeah.
any friends behind,
Yeah.
it's not like that. So I feel like it's the right time. Like, I just think we have to like
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to be like, okay, we're moving in 2027. So we have a year to get our shit together.
I think you have to do that
I
because
think I have to.
even
There's
this-
something in me that's like,
yeah.
you have to.
and
like,
I think if you don't, that's just gonna linger. Like I'm sure it's
Yes.
lingered already.
It's New York has lingered in me for years.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Really
I had
gotta-
like today is like the moment to live. Like, don't waste time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2027.
It's 2027.
I also feel like, and also within the country, I think is a little bit easier. Like
It is, yeah.
Like I actually kind of want to go out of the country. So then you have to start thinking about like, when am I gonna get kicked out? Like, how do
Visas,
I? Yeah,
how
like,
long can I actually be
Yeah,
here?
exactly.
What am I gonna like? Is your work? Can you translate it over?
So I actually had a conversation with my like HR person because I was curious. I was like, because I work remote and we have people everywhere.
Yeah.
And then she was technically like, yeah, you could. But then I would just become a contractor versus a full time, which
yeah.
honestly fine. So I guess the option is there.
That would be so cool.
Yeah. So but I would have to work like graveyard hours. So the time would still be like,
yeah.
yeah, so-
wait, what do you do? Sorry.
so I do design in like the sports industry.
Oh wow, I
So-
didn't know this.
Yeah. So I actually transitioned into this like 3 years ago. So before that I was a publicist.
Okay.
And then I came in, I learned design during COVID. I just like watched YouTube and
yeah.
learned. Yeah, like I've been there now 3 years, which is insane. But
That's crazy. Congratulations. This is like a whole like you pivoted careers.
yeah, it's been tough.
That's so hard to do.
It
No, because I've
is.
been thinking about that because I'm like, okay, if I'm like going to do this, like I have to set something up now. And what is the career that's going to allow me to move wherever I want, wherever it is that I decide? Like, what is it? Because I don't know. Because I feel like design you can only really do in like a big city. And then like, okay, let's say we go to Japan. I don't speak the language, I mean, I could practice, but at the same time, it's like, are those going to be long hours? I don't know what the industry is like over there. And
I mean, Asian people are notorious for working like grueling. So
and then I hear Japan is like tough. Like the hours are tough and people are overworked. So I'm like, okay, like I don't want to be overworked anymore.
yeah,
Like
done with that.
I'm done with that. Like I'm a mother.
Yeah.
I literally don't have time. So I'm like, okay, what can I pivot? Like, what is the career that I can do that I feel like I can, do from anywhere? And yeah, like maybe even from home would be cool.
With fashion specifically, that one is like very hard to do. Like you
I
really
think
can't,
so,
right?
because you have to be in the office and you have to work with people a lot. You have to see and touch fabrics, and there's like books that are only at the office that you need like for references. So it's hard. Like unless you have all of that at home, but like we don't.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you Have you ever like thought actually seriously about like, okay, if I were to do a pivot, what direction would I kind of want
Yeah,
to
no,
go?
I have.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I've thought of like project management has come up,
Mm,
and it's also like, I guess, like a growing career in tech.
mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, like maybe that, but I have to research more on like what that entails,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
So you would be okay kind of leaving the fashion
I
space?
would, because I feel like I would always do it anyway.
Like
Like
with like thank you for
on the
sleeping.
side,
Yeah.
yeah, with Thanks for Sleeping, I feel like it would always be a part of me. Like I don't have to be a part of the industry. Yeah.
Okay. I'm into this.
Yeah.
Do you have anything like coming up?
Do I have anything coming up? I don't. I haven't planned any. You mean like social?
Yeah. Just
I haven't planned anything social. It's something that I'm working on. I feel like I do want to like start pushing myself. Just so many things on my list.
your mental
girl,
list.
I know. Just like, ugh.
What does your day to day
Get
kind of
out
look
of my
like?
head.
Or maybe not your day to day because that's like work and kid and
Yeah.
everything, but like when you have your weekends, what do those look like?
Oh my God. When I have my weekends, I feel like it's the times that I have to do like laundry and kind of like re-clean the house and do like a family activity or like grocery shopping. But that's the thing too of like working Monday through Friday, is that you only have 2 days, and then in those 2 days you have to like meal prep, you have to go grocery shopping, you have to clean the house, you have to do blah, 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 blah.
It's just the circle
I
of
know,
life.
and it's like
How do we not do this?
I don't know. I'm like I'm trying really hard.
It's just like I think about this often where like the way that our world is set up, it's just
It
so
doesn't
hard.
it's not natural.
No, it's
It's
not.
not. It's like we are cash cows.
Yeah,
This world is not set up for humans.
it's not. And that's
These
why like
systems aren't.
I think about this a lot of like
Dude.
we grew up like, and I don't know about you, but I was
Yeah.
raised very much like study, 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 study. All you do is study. Summertime, we would go to the library and study for the next year. Like that's how intense my dad was. Yeah. And so like you do that so that you go to a good college, so that you get a good job, so that you climb the corporate ladder. And I'm like, that is such a fucked way to think.
It's such a girl, wait till you have a kid. Wait till you have a kid.
Like
It's gonna fuck with you even more.
So how do you navigate that as a parent?
I don't have all the answers for you yet.
No, that's so
I'm
so
like, this
fun.
is still
You're figuring
so
it out.
new for
Yeah.
me, but like it's always like these questions coming up like that. Like, okay, how am I gonna navigate this? And like right now I'm looking, like he's only like 15 months old, and I've had people already ask me like, oh, what kind of school are you gonna put him in? And I'm like, I don't know. Like he's not even 1.5 yet. But now I am thinking about it because people are asking me, and I'm like, wait, that's a legit question. There's these systems that are built for us, and like the education system is like, I just went down this like rabbit hole of like the education system and how it's like meant to like give the government and like the country like workers, like a worker's mind. And so now it's like, wait, I don't want my kid involved in that. Like, what am I gonna do about it, you know? And it's like it's kind of like, okay, like, yeah, what are my options? Like, am I gonna homeschool? Like, maybe my only option is to homeschool. Like, so it's kind of like thinking of like, okay, I see this system, I don't think it works, I don't think it's right, how are we gonna do things differently? And it's just kind of like that. Like the world and the systems are like not set up for our well-being.
It's so unfortunate.
It's
like
so unfortunate.
I mentioned this in a previous episode where like I was in Europe with my friend, and we had this whole conversation about like existing is a luxury in this world. Like
Yes.
we can't just exist. We have to like grind, we have to be miserable, we have to like struggle to even like have the ability to exist.
Yeah.
And it's like I think a lot of people are now having this mental shift and like thinking about things a little bit differently, because like, yeah, you're right, like what do you do? Like, do you put them into the education system, or do you like, okay, I'm gonna do homeschooling because I don't want them to learn certain things as the Bible.
Or I want them, yeah, or I want them to learn specific things, like things that are going to be useful to them later on. Like, for example, like I feel like finance is like such a big thing. And I'm learning that as an adult. But how cool would it have been if someone would have taught me that like early?
Yeah.
Like just to have like a better relationship with money, or like how even like finances work. Like I want him to have that.
Yeah.
And I want it to start early.
Financial literacy is like so crucial. And I agree. I don't know much about finances at all. And like being 33 now, I'm like just starting to like save. And I'm like, why did I not know about that?
Because we're not taught that.
Yeah,
That's for like
exactly.
rich people.
Exactly. And it's like that's also why it's like the rich people need the people to work for them.
But they teach their kids.
Exactly.
You know? And it's just
we can never get out of it.
yeah, it's a cycle.
I've been listening to a lot of like financial podcasts recently, and they were saying that it's like the wealthy like get wealthier because they're the people that are learning in just the normal education system, and then they grow to work for those people. But then those people's children, they get the access of like learning financial literacy. Yeah,
exactly. And it's just like, okay, like what are the opportunities that he needs to like actually be successful? And it's not just about money. It's just kind of like also like I want him to be woke. Like I want him to like know like, hey, this system, like it's not normal, and you can go about it another way. You can figure out another way.
Yeah. And just like things about like happening in the world. Like I always see like sometimes when you repost and stuff, like I'll see like the videos and I'm like, oh, this is like wonderful. Like to like be able to like see this kind of content versus just like the brain rot stuff that and like it's important. And like these conversations, like having them with your child at a young age, I think it just makes them a better human being.
Yeah. So that's another like big thing on my shoulders of like, okay, like what are we doing with that system that we don't like, you know? And then just the way of life here too. It's like I don't know like what other option I have, but I know like for his education, like it's up to us, you know? It's up to the parents for sure.
Yeah. I think traveling also with your child, like you guys are putting that in your plan. That's so important.
Yeah.
Like I didn't travel internationally or anywhere for that matter that much. Like even in the States, I think New York is pretty much like where I go.
Yeah.
But I think seeing different parts of the world, like when I went to Europe, it just like something in your brain
changes
just
you. It's like,
changes.
oh wait, there's like a whole system here. Like these people are fine. Like I don't know what it is. I think like America has like engraved that like there's no better place than the United States.
Oh God.
There's like no better place. And so I don't know. I guess I'm gonna speak like personally. Like it almost feels like, oh, if I go anywhere else, like I'm not gonna have as much success, or I'm not gonna be as happy because this is the greatest country in the world. And it's like that those are lies.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they're lies. I feel like you can be happy and be successful somewhere else as well. It's like what you make of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it comes down to like what you value in life and how you like. I think I had to unlearn this behavior where it was like I thought that XYZ meant success, meant happy life, meant contentment.
Same.
And then at 33, I'm unlearning that behavior and I'm like, oh, actually, that doesn't make sense for me. And it's like everyone's life and how you define it is going to be different, and their happiness is going to be contingent on what that means for you.
Yeah.
So I think we have all been conditioned to like constantly crave or strive for a certain path. And when you remove yourself from that, it's like, what actually makes me happy? Like what actually is a life that would make me proud or would make me at the end of my life be like, yeah, I did a life well lived, you know?
Yeah. And I actually like that. I feel like once I started thinking about that, I was like, where did I get this from? And I was like, school. Like, because in school, you know how you have to take like certain courses. And like, I felt like when I got out of school, like, yes, I knew that I wanted to do fashion, but at the same time, it felt like, I don't know what courses to take. I didn't know like the path exactly of like, because I didn't have someone telling me like what classes I needed to take, where I needed to go get work. Like I didn't have that. And I feel like that feels like really scary too.
Yeah.
of like not having like the plan is like laid out for you. So then like I feel like you get into like adulthood and it's like, wait, what is the plan now that I'm done with school? Like, what's the plan?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man. Yeah, that and we're both 33, right? You said
Yeah.
you're 33, so we're like at the same age, and it's like even being our age now, I'm also like, oh my god, my whole 20s, I just like I did not even think about this.
Not at all. And now I'm like, fuck, I wasted my 20s. I wish I would have done this in my 20s. Like, why was I not thinking about this?
At least we are now.
At least we are now, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I've had that thought so many times.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? What was I was just fucking
What the
partying my
heck was-
ass off.
Oh my God, me too. Oh, so mad.
Oh my god. Okay. I am gonna actually go into like, I think we've been going for a minute, overheated and everything.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go into some rapid fire questions.
Oh, okay.
And then we can wrap up.
Okay.
And eat some pastries.
Yes.
What has been your favorite age so far?
25.
Why?
I felt so free. But it was like ignorance is bliss.
Did you have like moments in that age that you can remember that you were like, oh, this is why?
I think I was just having so much fun. I think I think it's just fun. It was free. I didn't have like a huge responsibility. Like I felt like a big child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like me at 27. What is one thing you wish you enjoyed more?
I wish I enjoyed. What is one thing I wish I enjoyed more?
It could be something that like you wish you enjoyed more because you like it, or wish you enjoyed more because you don't like it, but you wish you liked it.
Oh my God, I would say running. I wish I enjoyed running. I actually don't like running, but I feel like I would love the benefits of running. And just to have like that moment alone, like you can drive anywhere and run.
Have you like attempted it multiple
Yes, I
times?
have.
And every time you're like, I don't like it.
Every time I'm like, I hate this.
Okay. Because
I wish I loved it. Because actually, me and Ferg used to like get up early in the mornings, and we used to like want to exercise together. So we did that for a while. But he's a runner, and he tried to get me into running. Like, you know, like you see those couples running, and it's like, oh, that's cute, like whatever. And I was like, I hate this. I'm sorry, I can't do it. He runs like 3 miles in the morning.
I love running.
Oh my God.
But I didn't.
I wish I loved it because I can see like he talks about like a runner's high or whatever. And I'm like, I want to know what that feels like. I do.
See, I didn't love running. Like, and it's hard to say like love because when you're doing it, it's like fucking painful. But like, I didn't like running. I was really big into like HIIT and like that kind of space. And then so 2025. So like this past summer, I just started running because I was like dealing with a lot of anxiety. And then every morning I'd wake up with like really like heaviness in my chest, and then I would be like, okay, I need to run. And so then I would run and I would feel like free again. So for me it became this like medicinal like practice. But before I didn't like it.
Okay.
But I think it was like one of those instances where I was like forced to, because I was like, nothing else is making me feel like better.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
So maybe at one point in your life.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Finish the sentence. The way to my heart is
Food.
That was actually rapid.
That was so fast.
What's your favorite food?
I think anything Mexican, anything Asian.
Yeah.
My
honestly, for me too.
Yeah.
Describe your perfect day.
Oh, my perfect day. In my perfect day, I have nothing to do. It's just my child and my partner, and we go to a farmer's market. We pick up some food. We go have a picnic, preferably by the beach. We do some thrift shopping, and then we come home and have a slow evening. Watch a good movie.
That sounds like my perfect day as well.
Love that.
Which farmer's market do you go to?
We used to go to the Alhambra one. I haven't tried anything like downtown.
I always go to Larchmont, or I always go to WeHo, but like I'm in this like I want to explore.
Yeah, what's the Atwater one?
Oh, I don't know.
There's that one too that we used to go to.
Not in Silver Lake, but like
No, it's
further
like
in.
right in like Atwater Village.
Is that near Los
It's
Feliz?
close. It's close.
Okay.
It's close. You might have been.
Maybe.
Yeah, you might have been. They
I
have a
love
lot of
that
good food
area.
there.
Like actual food stands.
Yeah, actual
because
food
the ones
stands.
over here, they don't really have that.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
think that's what I like about those.
So Outwater.
That one. Yeah,
Okay,
Atwater
I'm gonna
Village.
check that one out. Are you a morning person or a night person?
I am not a morning person, but I am forced to be by the little terror in my house. And I actually really like it.
I love mornings.
I love mornings now. Like, I love to be up early in the morning, but it's so hard for me. It's so hard, but I love it.
Are you like someone who like loves sleep?
I love sleep so much.
Gosh, okay, see, I'm not that. Like, I wish I was.
Yeah.
But I operate, because sleeping 8 hours or 9 hours is like very good for your health. Like,
Yeah.
for everything, right? I operate on like 6. And I've
Wow.
just always kind of been that way.
I wish that was me.
And now I'm trying to like force myself to sleep more because I'm like, it's health benefit.
Yeah.
But my body just.
You know what? I was listening to a podcast and there was someone talking about this, and he was like mentioning how like some people are good like just off of like 5 hours of sleep, and it's not like a bad thing because that's like a natural flow of their body. So you might be good.
I hope so, because I just like
Yeah.
I'll wake up and then I'm kind of like, no, I need to sleep one more hour. But
I mean,
then
that's
like,
also good.
yeah, but then I'm also like, am I? And then I have this conversation in the morning. I'm like, am I tired, or am I? Oh, like, you know?
Trying to convince yourself
Like,
to stay
should
in
I
bed
stay in
or
bed?
get up.
Some days are like rough, like especially if I'm
Yeah.
in my like luteal phase.
Yeah.
But other times I'm just like up and go.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I am a morning person.
Who is your favorite music artist?
I'm gonna go with Rosalia right now. Love her
Amazing
down.
album.
Love her so
Amazing
much.
album.
I'm like so inspired by her, like just the way her mind is.
Yeah, my best friend was just like constantly listening like all day long. Like she was obsessed with her album.
Obsessed.
And then I started listening and I was like, it's beautiful.
I know.
What is your favorite clothing brand? Oh, you said Celine? Or was that back then?
I think it was Celine. I want to say, who's my favorite right now? I don't know if I have a favorite. I feel like I like too many for different reasons.
You can name a few. Do you like more streetwear side? Or
I like more streetwear stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So like, I really like Japanese brands, streetwear brands.
Japanese streetwear is like, I'm not familiar with the brand names, but I just know that they do streetwear so well.
Yeah, like I feel like Capital is a really good one. There's another one that I really love that I'm so into right now. It's called Story MFG. I don't know if you've seen it, but they're like so crafty. Like this guy, it's actually a couple, and like they have a kid too. So I feel like I'm like, oh, this is so.
Is that your
cute.
journey?
Like this is my journey. But anyway, he finds like textiles from like different countries. I think he did one. It was like Japanese, like they're like tablecloths kind of. It's like fabric for tablecloths, but he made like shirtings out of them and they look so freaking cool. Like it just looks so crafty, and he puts a lot of like love and time into it that I'm like, I love that it's not like the whole fast fashion thing. It's very, very intentional. He like uses plant dyes and all of this stuff.
Story MFG.
Story MFG.
Story MFG. Okay, I'm gonna look it up after. What do you like to do to decompress?
I like a really hot shower. I like to light a candle and maybe listen to like soft instrumentals or like really soft R&B. That's one way that I like to decompress.
A whole vibe.
Away from my phone. Yeah.
What is the best piece of advice you've received?
I think it was, I was telling someone something that I wanted to do, but I was complaining about how long it was going to take. And they were like, the time is going to pass anyway. Like, you're going to be 35, like, with this skill or, like, without the skill. So, like, the time is passing by anyway.
Yeah.
So like, just do it.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, it was really, I was like, whoa.
You're like, damn. Okay.
Like, okay, I needed
No, but
that.
that's actually so good.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm going to carry that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last question, what makes you feel fulfilled?
My son.
Oh.
And the time I spent with him. Like, it really just makes life and like all of the struggles that come with it, like, so worth it. Yeah, so worth it. Like, I'd do it all over again.
I love that.
I can't wait for like other friends to be moms, because I'm like, you guys are missing out.
Are you like the first in your friend group? Or
No,
like, no,
I'm not. But actually, my friends with kids, they kind of live far away, so like we don't really see each other.
So locally, you don't have.
Locally, I have just one of my best friends, but our kids are so close in age that we're going through the same struggles, and sometimes just don't have the time to get together because they're just too close in age.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my gosh, Susie, I am so excited for you for this new year.
Yay.
I'm saying 2027.
Yay.
That's your
Yes,
deadline.
that's my deadline. Please, I function on deadlines. Give me a deadline, because I'm like, damn it, I told Debbie I was gonna do this.
I'll keep you to it. But thank you so much. I'm so glad we finally got to do this.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.